right, he's ready for a ride to school today.
How well are you doing in life? If you look at the different areas of your life, you may notice that in some areas you're doing great, while in others, maybe not so great.
O'Reilly, do you have that report for me? Give me that by tomorrow.
Nearly everyone would like to improve some aspect of their business or personal life. But how? Well, the first step is to realize that there is an exact condition that everything and everyone is in at any given moment.
Hey, Jason, we got a hit on our hands, baby.
Things may be going well,
What's up, man? You did your thing in there, man.
or not so well.
Don't get on my back because I'll read that.
And these conditions in life will either improve or they'll get worse.
Hey, come on, man. Because you're arguing what's going on.
Nothing ever stays the same for long.
Get the hell out of my kitchen. Go now.
It is the actions that you take next that will determine whether the situation improves or not. And these actions have to do with your own personal ethics. Ethics are the actions an individual takes on himself. It's a personal thing. When we speak of ethics, we're talking about right and wrong conduct. You see, man is basically good, and we each have our own innate sense of what is ethical and what is not. So when we do something unethical, or see that some aspect of our lives is worsening, we naturally want to take steps to correct ourselves or the situation. Applying ethics to ourselves is how we dig ourselves out. But what are the right actions to take? Well, that depends on the condition. You see, it was discovered in Scientology that there are actually 12 possible conditions that you or any aspect of your life could be in. They range from a condition of stable power, where one is functioning and producing at a very high level.
Did it for the power. You got a hit. Excellent, man. Excellent. All right, that's a wrap.
Down to a very low state of complete confusion,
Sir, is this your shirt? That's not my shirt.
in which a person is unable to produce anything at all.
Come on. Sir, is this your shirt? That's not my shirt either.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find
And in
it.
between are all the states you experience on the way to the condition of power. Now, it was also discovered that each one of these conditions has its own formula, a precise series of actions or steps that you can take to not only improve that condition, but to move on up to higher conditions. For example, if you've agreed to be entrusted with the company's finances and then steal from the very group who trusts you, you're in the condition of treason, which is obviously pretty low. You see, a person who accepts a post or position and then doesn't function as it will inevitably upset or destroy some portion of an organization. So an accountant who is responsible for the group's finances and then betrays those duties is in treason against that group.
Good morning, Beverly.
Morning.
The formula for treason will enable you to take your first step toward gaining that trust back. On the other hand, if you're starting a new job or launching a new business, you're in the condition of non-existence. It's called non-existence because, as far as that activity is concerned, you don't exist yet.
Hi, this is Jordan with Jewelry by Design.
Who?
Jewelry by Design. I specialize in jewelry.
I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with your company or your products.
For all intents and purposes, no one knows you. But there are precise steps to take to get yourself known
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi.
Hi.
and producing the things that people need and want from you.
Here's some of my earrings.
You know, we have too many earring makers already. But your necklaces are so unique.
Complete each step of the formula for non-existence in the exact sequence it's given, and you won't be in non-existence for long.
I have everything you ordered.
Perfect. Your necklaces are so popular. I'll put another order in right now.
You see, these formulas work because they're based on the natural laws of life. For example, what's your first instinct when you discover some area or activity is in trouble?
What happened? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I did.
You bypass the person who's normally in charge of that activity and immediately take over and personally handle the situation and any danger in it, right? Well, you just did steps 1 and 2 of the formula for the condition of danger. The problem is, if you don't apply the remaining steps of the formula, you'll find that you'll probably inherit that part of his job now. This is how an executive becomes overworked. If you complete all the steps of the formula, and make sure your assistant does the formula for danger as well, by the time you're both done, you'll have established firm policy to prevent this situation from ever happening again.
What'd you think?
These are good. Well done, Matt.
Now, how do you know for sure what condition you, your area,
Marcy,
or your company are in?
how's that new promotion doing?
The new advertising campaign for buy one, get one free is doing really well. It's getting a lot of interest.
Johnson,
Yes, sir.
do your sales figures match up to what she's saying?
Well, not really, sir. Sales aren't where they need to be at the moment, but they're going to pick up.
Well, you can be certain with the use of statistics.
It's early in the quarter.
Look,
Got some new products
people,
coming.
listen, hold it. Listen, let's take a look at the statistics to see what condition you're really in. I mean, if there's one thing I do know, stats don't lie.
You're going to learn what statistics are and how to graph them for any area of your business or life.
Look what we got here.
By simply looking at the trend that the graph is going in, you'll know exactly what condition that area is in, because each condition looks different.
Well, look what we have here.
For example, this is what the condition of affluence looks like.
Chang, your boys are hitting a home run with these sugar donuts.
And this is how you know someone or something is in the condition of danger.
Johnson,
Yes, sir.
you need to apply the danger formula to that, son.
Yes, sir.
And if you have a statistic that's just slightly down or level, you'll know you'd better apply the formula for emergency, since nothing stays the same forever. It will really sink if you don't do something to turn it around.
Marcy,
The first step of the emergency formula for a business is to promote.
I want you to start running the television advertising on this fried chicken right away. You got that?
Yes, sir.
All right, gang, let's get it together.
The conditions formulas can be easily applied to improve any personal or professional situation you find yourself in.
I took some cash, and I apologize. I fully intend to do whatever's necessary to work my way up out of treason and regain your trust.
You don't have to rely on fate or luck to be successful in your endeavors. The conditions formulas are the tools that will enable you to take full control of any circumstance or condition and strengthen it for the better.
I want to thank this man right here, Johnson. He brought up his stats, and I want all of us to follow his lead. You got that? All right.
They're the secret to being happy and successful on a job or in life.
Compliments to the baker.
Used correctly,
My pleasure.
they work like magic.